Okay, good morning, everyone. I'll just dive right in. So Metrolink, we are a commuter rail agency. We operate over 538 route miles. We're a JPA, a Joint Powers Authority, so we're a public agency. And we're responsible, or we report to county transit agencies throughout Southern California. We have a small staff, under 300 persons, and we use a contracting model to do most of our work. So our field maintenance, our train engineers, locomotive maintenance, those are all handled by contracts. And we also operate over our own tracks, as well as tracks owned by Union Pacific and BNSF. Additionally, we have shared use of our tracks with Amtrak along our coastal routes. So the scope that I'll be talking to today is about our train control system. The diagram I have up on the presentation explains our positive train control system. So this is a safety overlay system that includes field components, communication components, and an office component. And all this does is overlay on our existing signal system. It monitors the speed of a locomotive, and in the event an engineer or the locomotive is expected or predicted to be faster than an upcoming speed restriction or may not stop in time for an upcoming stop target, the positive train control system will take over the train and apply the brakes. So that's the system that we're talking about. It's a system of systems. There's also a federally mandated system required not only for Metrolink, but for other commuter rails and other freight operations throughout the country. Part of that mandate was to include a formalized change in configuration management program. So Metrolink decided to use the Rational platform, and how we're using it is for the standard change in configuration management. We use it for our configuration management database, as well as defect tracking. We do things, or the additional things that we do is track train performance, so our train runs. We capture that, we capture meeting agendas and vendor notifications. So the business approach to how we decided to roll this out was very specific to the way this agency works. We're a public agency. Funding can be difficult year after year to get. And to be able to maintain and sustain a tool, for us, I felt that it was important that we were as self-sufficient as we could be. We used a small working group of 5 people to learn about the tool, get some training, and set up a development environment, test out our process, and roll it out to our team. We primarily use the web client. We are not the typical JAS users, so we do not do software development. We are in the railroad business, so we operate the trains, we run the trains. So what worked best for our users was for most of our users to use the web client. We have several work items that they use and the dashboards that they use. And we have about 100 users. That includes our internal agency staff as well as our vendors and our contractors. Just a high level of the customizations that we've done. So we've customized emails just so they present a little better when they're sent out. We've customized work items that have their individual workflows, and then of course the attributes and enumerations that go along with them. Most all of the items that we use in Rational are customized work items that we've developed specifically for our use. So this is